Hey everyone! Welcome to A Clean House with Muddy Boots. My name's Ashley, and today we are continuing on with our whole home decluttering. It is my goal to enter 2022 with a fully top to bottom decluttered and deep cleaned home. These videos are going to be jam-packed with tons of motivation, which I know we all will need, especially heading into the holidays, so let's get started. Last video, I took on the huge project of going through all of my kids' toys. Every last toy in this house was brought down into a huge pile in the basement, and we went through each one individually. I'm so proud of how my boys accomplished that project, and we freed up a ton of space for the upcoming holidays. Today, I'm going to be going through our living room, our dining room, and our office. We live in a fairly small home, so ideally I have storage everywhere. Some of it's kind of hidden away and others are out in the open. But it's these storage areas that I'm going to be going through and decluttering and just taking things that don't necessarily belong and putting them back in their place, or deciding if we no longer need this item and can repurpose it or donate it to someone else that could use it. I'm starting here at this console table that's right near our front door that originally I had used to store all of my kids' homeschooling, but now they are no longer needing to be homeschooled because schools are open now, so we use it for various other things. I store my purse in here, as well as we keep treats for our dog in the sealed Tupperware. And you'll see in a little bit that I will repurpose one of the little cubby cubes to hold all of our winter gear as we start heading into that season.
You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled
So this is the crate where we keep all of Penny's dog toys. And I mean, we've had her for just over a year now. And when we first got her, I mean, we didn't really know what type of toys she would like. I mean, she's a lab, so I know that they're like a more chewy dog. They like to chew on things. So you want to stay away from the toys that are easily shreddable. But we kind of experimented with a whole bunch, and now that we kind of have an idea of what types of toys she likes, I wanted to go through here and kind of take out the toys that she never really grew a liking to and donate them to maybe some other dogs that might enjoy them. There were also some puppy bones and stuff that she's just kind of outgrown that now are more choking hazards, so I wanted to remove those as well.
You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing.
Now, if you have seen my decluttering my craft supplies video, you will have known that I originally went through this and completely decluttered it top to bottom. Now, I knew that there wouldn't be a lot for me to declutter in here, but I did want to just give it a little tidy up, as my kids do get in here to get some supplies for when they want to do some coloring or crafts. And I mean, they're good about putting it back in this ottoman, but they're not really good about putting it neatly back. I mean, that's kids, right? So I just wanted to go in and give it a tidy, and there were actually a couple things that I decided that we weren't using and we could get rid of, but for the most part, this was just go in here and just give it a little tidy refresh before moving on to the next area.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my.
So we are a big Nintendo family, and this entertainment unit is located in our living room, and it's really just the catch-all for anything video game related. We're mostly just Nintendo, but we do have an Xbox downstairs in the basement. But yeah, mainly, I mean, I'm mainly Nintendo. My husband does play some other games, but we just have pretty much everything Nintendo. It's all over the place. And every time you buy something new, you get like, it feels like you get 100 new wires. And Nintendo is really so expensive that you never really want to get rid of anything, unless it's like severely broken, then of course throw it out. But you never really want to get rid of anything because I feel like Nintendo just never depreciates in value. I mean, we're still playing the old video games that my husband and I grew up with. Like, my oldest son actually just started getting into some N64 games, and I mean, we even showed him Donkey Kong not that long ago, which was on the SNES, and we just never really want to get rid of anything just for that purpose. So a lot of times this entertainment unit just becomes overflowed with different types of wires and different systems, and I feel like I have a good organization system down, but it's up to everyone else to put it away properly in order to maintain that. So that's just going through here and just pulling out the things that actually have a spot somewhere else and just trying to get everything organized again. I also don't really show it in this video, but right next to this entertainment unit on the right hand side, we actually have a really tall bookshelf that is just full of Nintendo little figurines and video game accessories that I know we'll never get rid of. So that's why I didn't go through that shelf to declutter or anything, but I do need to go in and clean it because although I know we're not getting rid of anything in there, I do need to dust in there because all of that stuff attracts so much dust. But it is just, it's a pain. It's a real pain to do, but I mean, I guess it does look really nice once it's done.
You got me like my. crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God, this time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God. This town's so lame. I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m. I'm not even tired. We're in your car. We can drive away. Oh yeah, yeah. We're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there. We can drive away. Oh yeah, yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever. To the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah.
I'm now moving on to this bookshelf that's located in our kind of makeshift office. I mean, we kind of divided our living room in order to have this like back office here for my husband, as we don't really have that extra room in our house to do that. And I'm just going through the shelf here, and really everything that's on this shelf that shouldn't be here is mainly because of me. I mean, when I sit here on the couch, I usually just put things on this shelf because I'm in a lazy mood and don't want to actually put it away. So I have no problem going through this and taking out all of my junk and putting it in the spots that it's supposed to go.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go.
On this side of the shelf, however, is actually in the office, but I think because it's tucked back, like in the back corner, just a whole bunch of random stuff just gets shoved in here because it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So as I was going through, I was like, why is this here? This does not make any sense. So it was really nice to go in and get everything out of there and just have the things that actually belong in here left on this shelf. Finishing up here will actually bring us to the end of this video. I do have a little clip at the end that will show you all the things that I got rid of. There wasn't a lot, but then again, these 3 areas are actually like very high traffic areas within our home. So a lot of things are being constantly moved around. So I feel like when I get to the bedrooms, and maybe even the bathroom, that's where I'll be able to get rid of a lot of stuff because things just kind of get dumped there, forgotten about, and things that we don't really need end up in those places. Whereas here it's more high traffic, so if something ends up here, it doesn't really end up here for long. It ends up getting moved eventually, especially when I come in and do these types of cleaning tasks. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I was able to motivate you to get something done within your home, or if you are thinking about starting a decluttering project within your home, I hope I was able to jumpstart that. If you haven't yet, I invite you to comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and be sure to follow along for all of the deep cleaning and decluttering videos that I will be posting in the coming weeks. And until next time, bye!